ladies and gentlemen, Accent Radio Network proudly presents a program undefiled, unadulterated, pure, and simply the best 4.5 minutes of your Saturday morning ritual. It's the Ernesto Durango Show. We hope that you'll sit back and enjoy. And now, your host, Ernesto Durango.
All right, this is just off the top of my head. Hi, everybody. Michael here for Ernesto Durango, who is on vacation in Jamaica, and will be back soon. Yeah, as soon as he sobers up. All right, happening today in Washington, D.C., Restoring Honor. It's going to happen right there at the Lincoln Memorial, right there on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Glenn Beck, Sarah Palin, a bunch of other Tea Party type people are going to have a non-political, rally there where they're hoping there's going to be 1 million white people standing there on the steps and in the same location and on the same date that Martin Luther King did his I Had a Dream speech in 1963. Can you imagine how disrespectful that is? Can you imagine how dissing of African Americans that is? Can you imagine how they are spitting on Martin Luther King's grave by doing this, by having this white people Fox rally right there on the very steps? Okay, yeah, Glenn Beck arrogantly says, well, actually, I'm going to be 2 steps down because I couldn't be on the same. Give me a break, Glenn Beck. This is insensitive. It is instilling hate. It is intruding on people. It is mocking Dr. King's legacy. It is the worst thing that you could possibly be doing. How dare you do... Wait a minute. Hold on. What am I saying? What? Wait a second. This is sounding a little familiar to me. Let me think about this for a minute. I just was sitting here thinking about, and I've been hearing Al Sharpton and a bunch of other African-American leaders saying how bad this is, how insensitive this is, how divisive this is, how terrible this is for everything. And you know what this is reminding me? This is strange. This is reminding me of the same thing that a lot of these people who are going to this Fox News promotion in Washington, this is reminding me what a lot of those people have been saying in New York for the past couple of weeks at this mosque. Well, it's not even a mosque. It's a community center that has a prayer room. It's going to have a prayer room upstairs, but it's basically a community center with basketball courts and everything like this that is blocks away from the World Trade Center. They're saying, oh, how could they do this? How could they be so insensitive to build this thing there? It is terrible for the 9/11 families. It is terrible for America that they're going to build this religious community center 2 blocks from hallowed ground. It doesn't this sound like the same type of thing? The way that, some people are talking about the Fox News Glenn Beck promotion over there at the same steps that Martin Luther King talked at, that these same people that are going to be at that same people that are going to be at that thing have been saying about what's happening in New York. Well, Glenn Beck's actually not going to be on the same steps that Martin Luther King is. He's going to be 2 steps down. But let's go to the mosque, or they call it the Ground Zero Mosque. Well, there is no Ground Zero Mosque, and there's not really a mosque. I guess there's going to be a mosque upstairs. It's basically going to be a community center. And while it is 2 blocks, only 2 blocks away from Ground Zero, it is actually more like from where the towers were, from where the towers came down, it's more like 5 blocks, and you can't see it from there. If you're standing there, you can't see where the mosque is because there's buildings in front of it, and you have to go down this one street and around. If you've ever been in that area, it's around the corner, and it's quite a walk. A block in New York is not like a block in Battle Creek, Michigan. Okay, it's kind of far away, so it's actually probably 5 blocks from where the towers were, and it's a community center that's put together to help make Muslims and Christians and all religions come together, as opposed to that. But Glenn Beck is over there. He's going to be 2 steps down for Martin Luther King. Is this all sounding a little crazy for you? It is to me. For Ernesto Durango, I'm Michael Croce.